Okay, just some ideas about how to play out of the back. So first, here's a standard. This could be a 4-3-3, this could be a 4-2-3-1, whatever this is. I mean, the dynamics change a little bit if you have 3 in the back compared to 4, but we'll start with working out of a back 4. So let's say our first option here, obviously if there's no pressure, all this is going to depend on where the other team sets up. Obviously, if they hold their line somewhere in here, it's a little different compared to holding it in here, or if they're going to commit to a full press. All the things will change depending on what the other team does. But let's just go over some basic options. So one is the center back can drop in and just receive a ball deep. So even if a team is sitting back here, by dropping deep, it allows more time. Now, this doesn't have to be the center back. You could withdraw your wing back all the way back, right? And this achieves the same goal. From here, obviously the number 8 can come and fill the space. But there's no rules to this. The number 7 could come and fill the space, right? And if the number 8 wants to go, or if the number 10, all there. So it really depends on where the spaces open up and how you're going to use them. Now, there's really endless ways that you could play out of the back. If you really want to split your center backs here, and you want one of your center mids to come in and check for the ball side on to receive, great. It's another simple way to play out of the back. Maybe if you haven't considered it, you can push both center backs over to one side as the number 8 comes and fills the space a little bit later, but comes in, receives the ball side on, and is ready to play out, right? So those are very simple ideas of how to play out of the back. However, if a team, I saw Guardiola in his first season, you'll see him bring 1, 2, 3, 4. I've seen him bring 5 players around the box before. He's just committed to playing out of the back. I actually thought it was a little bit crazy because for me it was a little rigid to be forcing it, because if the other team, here's the thing for me, the other team, this set piece is the only time the other team can really understand what's coming. So they could set up, they could practice this time and time again. It's not like the regular flow of the game. So for me, you have to be a little bit careful about trying to force the ball out of the back. And we will go over some of the options when the team is pressed a little bit higher. What can we look for? And I can tell you right now, if you don't want to force it out of the back, if they committed numbers, you're going to start to look for second line balls. This would be a second line ball. This would be a second line ball. You're taking lines and you're bypassing them, so that instead of trying to force it, if you know you're playing into a trap. So let me set that up and we'll take a look at that next.